Hey YouTube and all my subscribers. I would like to thank everyone for subscribing. I've had a few new subscribers over the past week, and if I haven't gotten a chance to say thank you to you personally, I am saying thank you now, but I will comment later and thank each and every new subby that I have. Thank you for watching my channel. Today I'm coming to you regarding my fluffiness. I told you that I was going to make a video and I was going to talk about my fluffiness. So I guess you would say, first things first, what is fluffiness? Fluffiness is a better word for me to use to indicate that I am overweight, that I am fat, that I am heavy. To me, that's to me. I always say, I am the person that has to look at myself in the mirror. So if you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't like the way that you look, you might be a little fluffy. If you're not liking the way that you feel, then you may need to do some things. You need to change you. Nobody can change you. Nobody can help you change yourself. You have to make a decision to do it. And if no one is there to support you, you have to encourage yourself. I'm a strong believer in God and Jesus. And I say God and Jesus, but they're all one to me. But I know that in Psalms, David always encouraged himself. No matter what he was going through, he always had to encourage himself because he knew whom he served. And so a lot of times in our life, we're faced with so many different things. And I feel that sometimes it causes us to get down, to get depressed, and a lot of different things goes on. Well, I know that over the years, I worked in a stressful environment, worked on a stressful job. I have to learn how to control my stress, but ultimately it's gotten to a point where I have ovarian cyst. And so I was on birth control pills, in which I later learned in my studies that the birth control pills, all it was doing was helping my ovulation period, because when I ovulated, my hormones and stuff are all so jacked up, I'm just so out of balance. That's what causes the cyst. Those eggs that drop don't do what they're supposed to do. And in return they attach, and then they begin to form cysts on my ovaries. I've had an cyst rupture where I've had to go to emergency. Never been to emergency, never really had any illnesses or anything. That was scary, so I started doing research. The first of the year I did read The Beauty Detox by Kimberly Snyder. This is a great read. It's an easy read. She gets right to the point. She has sections. She breaks it down. You may have to go over some things if you're new to really understanding your body as far as acidity and alkaline levels, pH, and what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat. You may have to go over a few things a couple of times, but this is an excellent book. She also has the Beauty Detox food that just came out. It's on my Kindle. She has that, and that is just more of a breakdown of the different foods, what vegetables to eat for hair, skin, eyes, for your joints, what they do, why are they so beneficial. A lot of different recipes, more recipes. She has a few recipes in here, but the new book has way more recipes. You can also go to www.kimberlysnyder.net, and she has a webpage. And on that page you can join, and she sends I've been getting something new maybe every day. She may give you a recipe. You can ask questions. She will tell you, like right now I'm in the middle of doing a colon cleanse, which I've never done that before, but I needed to do it. And so I'm waiting for probiotics and enzymes, certain things that I need. I've had probiotics and enzymes before, but they weren't the correct one. So this really gives you a lot of information about that, and her Beauty Detox food book that just came out. Another thing too, if you suffer from acne, which I do, and I said ovarian cyst, all that's internal. And I know that for a fact because when I was first introduced to the book in January this year, for 3 months, I ate basically 85% raw is what I did. I would juice. I drank smoothies in the morning. I ate 85% raw. I might have eaten fish, which was either tilapia or salmon. My carbs consisted of sweet potatoes, no sugar, fry them, use rosemary. I learned to use different herbs and spices other than salt. I saw a significant difference in how I felt, my energy level, my skin, even the inflammation that I deal with my back and my shoulder. a significant change that I did see. The first 2 weeks of starting, I lost 10 pounds, which I know a lot of it is just water. But it's not so much to lose weight. It's more beneficial to do it, especially for me, health-wise, because with ovarian cysts, which I read another book dealing with holistic healing with people that suffer from ovarian cysts, it's better to eat more raw. No dairy, leave the cheese alone, leave the milk alone. And I know this to be, if I hadn't started her detox based on the information that she was giving and then read this book, I know this book is true, because even the 3 months that I was on it, I wasn't PMS, I was not PMSing, I wasn't bloated, cramps were very minimal. I mean, it's like my menstrual cycle came and gone. It was like, wow. I had way more energy, but I was exercising too. So that's the key, exercise. So I just want to let you all know that I've started it. I'm going to do a video like once a week at least, for 30 days. I'm not gonna keep, unless you ask questions or you want me to, but for 30 days I'm going to give you an update. So I started as far as the detoxing on Saturday morning, where I'm doing a green smoothie, and I'll do a video for you later and show you exactly how I do the smoothie and what I put in it. But basically it's from her book, and I drink those throughout the day. And I try to drink a lot of water, and I incorporate some other vegetables and things. And right now my body, I have a headache so bad, and I am craving sugar like you wouldn't know. And so I know there's a lot of yeast, and that's a whole nother video that we can talk about, getting the yeast out of your body, and so you don't do a lot of fruits. So if you're detoxing and you know you are a person who has a lot of yeast, like you get yeast infections, fatigue, there's some other symptoms I can go over in the next video about it. You want to stay away from the fruits. No yogurt. Even with the colon cleanse, I have to come up with other ways to put the good bacteria back into my body, which I've discovered that without doing the yogurt. Because yogurt and dairy, if you leave those alone, and salt and bread, go gluten-free, no white rice, things like that. I'm telling you, it's hard, because I'm a food person, so I'm not saying that it's easy. It's real hard. So like I said, this is day 3, I think, for me, and I haven't started the colon cleanse yet. So once I get really started on everything, I will keep you guys updated and let you find out, so you can see my results. I'll vlog just to tell you how I'm feeling, and so that's what I want to do. So as I've always said, rate, comment, and subscribe, and until we talk again, bye.